Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, hello, my name is Frank Boyle. I'm from Dublin in Ireland.
Hello, Frank.
Hello,
How are
nice
you
to
doing?
meet you. What's your name?
Our organization name is Mama Dumi, and my name is Gregory speaking now.
I'm Dumi.
Hello, Yumi.
Hello?
Dumi, not Dumi.
It's Dumi.
So, sorry, there's a bit of a bad signal. Sorry.
Okay.
Hello? I'm Lori.
Hello, Laurie.
Hello, I am Marta.
Hello, Marta.
Okay, so we are an organization from Slovakia, from Trenčín.
Okay.
And we would like to send our volunteers to your organization.
Sorry, you're going to have to speak up a bit there because I can't really hear you so well.
Okay, I'm going to speak closer to the mic. Can you hear me now?
Yes, that's much better.
So we are an organization from Slovakia, from Trenčín,
Yes.
and we would like to send our volunteers to your country.
Yes.
But well, before we have some questions to ask.
Okay, go ahead.
So we're gonna go one by one.
Okay.
So here it goes. The first question is, who's in charge of your organization?
Well, I'm the director of the organization, and we're based in the city centre of Dublin, in a community centre.
All right. Next question.
Second question.
Okay.
What kind of activities you organize?
Okay, I suppose. Well, we work with mothers and children, and they come to the community centre to do some exercise, to talk to each other, to get some information about some things that they're entitled to, sit down with our community officers, things like this, have some coffee mornings and tea mornings, and we also run some small concerts and performances, and we do some art classes as well with the children.
Okay, so could you tell us why you want to start with youth exchange?
I suppose, like I said, we're a small community centre based in Dublin, and it would be very nice and something fresh to have some new volunteers from different parts of Europe or anywhere basically around the world to come over and I suppose help around in the community centre and get involved, I suppose, with different groups and activities that happen.
I see.
Okay, so please, can you tell us what in your experience in the field of voluntary?
Sorry, could you go a little bit closer to the microphone, please?
Please, can you tell us what is your experience in the field of voluntary?
Sorry?
Field.
What I study?
No.
Can you tell us what your experience in the field of voluntary?
In the
field of voluntary.
Sorry, I couldn't hear there.
Okay.
There was
So-
two people talking at the same time. I couldn't hear. Sorry.
Go
Okay,
to
can
a maybe.
Okay, can you tell us what is your experience in the field of volunteering?
Okay, well, I suppose we just were accepted as an organisation to take on volunteers quite recently. As I started out as a volunteer myself, and I worked my way up the ladder, I suppose, to become the director of this community centre here. So I suppose we can host, we're accredited to host volunteers. Volunteers that come to our organisation, we take care of them. They're, I suppose, one of the most important people in the organisation, the same like the people that come to visit our organisation.
Yes, I understand.
All right. Now, Frank, please, could you tell us more about the place where you are going to host our participants.
Yes, of course, no problem. Like I said, we're based in the city centre of Dublin. It's a very nice area, and the people that come to our community centre are very nice people as well, and the people who also work here. We're not a large, we're quite small community centre, I suppose, like everything comes down to money. But we're in existence such a long time, and the people in the community, they really love this centre, you know.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us, please, is the place accessible for disabled people?
Yes, it is. We're fully. Sorry, did you say is the place okay for disabled people?
Yes.
Yes, of course. We're fully fitted out for people with disabilities. We have ramps. I suppose we're a two-story building, and we also have wheelchair lifts for access to the second floor.
That's
Okay,
great.
that's great.
How do you plan to provide the food?
To provide, sorry, food.
Yeah, food.
I suppose that's quite interesting about our community centre. We have also volunteers who live in the community, and especially retired people, and they really like to help out the community. So the people in the area, they actually cook for the volunteers and provide meals for everyone in the centre on a daily basis. So that would be a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner.
That's great.
Okay. Can you tell us something that defines your culture?
About our food.
No, culture.
Now,
Culture.
So say that again.
Culture.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that.
Can you tell us something that defines your culture?
Culture.
Culture.
Like music, language, your religion, food.
your culture.
About our
Something to know
culture.
about.
The Irish culture.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I suppose a commonly known thing around Europe is that Irish people, they're very friendly. I suppose in Dublin it's a very big mix of different people from all around the world. Music, our traditional music would be basically folk music. Our traditional foods, I suppose, would be like, it's like a stew. How to explain? It's like a boiled meat with, I suppose, a sauce and potatoes and vegetables in it. But people in the Dublin city, they're very helpful. They really like people from different countries. The nightlife here is very good as well. People enjoy it. There's pubs, nightclubs, lots of shopping centres and things like this, you know.
Sounds great.
All right. Coming back to organization thing, could you please tell me how are you gonna provide the transportation for the participants?
We were donated by a charitable organisation. We were donated a minibus. And this minibus will, I suppose, bring people wherever they need to. If they have dentist appointments, doctor's appointments, things like this, or, well, I suppose if something really bad happened, access to hospitals and things. So we basically have a 24-hour bus service, which is on the premises at all times.
Right, that's just perfect. Do you have any questions?
Yes, I suppose I'd like to ask you a few questions. What would be the age group of volunteers that you would be sending over?
Well, between 15 and 20.
Between the ages of 15 and 20. Okay, that's very suitable for us. And would any of them have any special requirements?
I would say yes, because we have disabled people in our organization, so...
Okay, that should be no problem for us. The manager here, he has a disability as well, so it's no problem at all. That would be no problem. And the other thing, I suppose, that we maybe need to speak about on a future date, I suppose, is times of flights. Also, I suppose